Hey guys, it's op time. Hope you're all keeping well. Today I'm going to do another video just running through a NFT bot which I've recently been using. It's called MoonPad. It released, I think, a few weeks ago with a Genesis pass. But yeah, it's one that I've been trying to get to grips with, and I thought it might just be worth doing a quick video going through some of its features. So I'm just on the MoonPad page now. You can see that MoonPad's a suite of next level NFT automation tools for professionals or hobbyists. It includes a lot of the tools that you'd expect to see in this type of tool. So an auto sniper, an auto mass bidder, contract minter, and a rarity scanner. So if we just scroll down a little bit here, the NFT Auto Sniper, it isn't just a quick buy button of the type you'd see in NFT Nerds. You can actually upload your private keys or create a new wallet and then upload the private keys for that. It's probably safer. And then set it to look for NFTs on OpenSea with certain variables, and then it'll snipe that for you. There's also an auto bidder. So this is one of these OpenSea mass bidding bots. You can choose a collection that you want to bid on, maybe choose it based on rarity of a particular item or by trait, and then it will go through and then basically put a load of different bids on for you automatically without you having to approve each one. Just move down a little bit more. And also contract minter, something that more and more people are looking for nowadays with bots becoming more prevalent. Again, you can put a contract address in, choose a function such as a mint function, and then the idea is that the bot will notice when the function goes live and will automatically submit your transaction for you with preset gas, just saving you those valuable seconds that you sometimes need just to be able to get to the front of the queue. So we'll take a quick look at pricing before I delve into what the tool actually looks like. They've recently just introduced a subscription service, so you can pay 0.3 monthly, 0.6 quarterly, and you also get an extra 3 tasks. Actually, sorry, the monthly includes 3 tasks as well. Private node for their transactions. It's 2 Ethereum annually. And at the moment, you can buy their Genesis Pass for 1.5 Ethereum for lifetime access. That gives you 6 tasks at a time. I'll show you what that means later. And then lifetime access. If I just go to OpenSea at the moment, you can see Genesis lifetime is currently going for about 1.47 ETH. So if we take a little look at what the tool looks like, I've logged in already here. I've got a Genesis lifetime pass. I bought it for 1.5 ETH when it was being released. And you can see there's a few different things. We'll just have a little look at the UI. So it's got your general information here. So you can see I've got my Discord name, my wallet, my plans Genesis lifetime. I've got 6 tasks that I can run at a time. And then you've got your tools down the side here. So you can scan a contract, you can look at collections that have already been scanned. There's the auto sniper, auto bidder, and contract minter. So we'll start with the scan a contract function. This lets you scan a collection and it'll show a range of data about that collection and also pull the rarities from the contract. So I've got the Azuki contract address on my already copied. I'll just paste that in there and click scan. Scan complete. That was obviously super fast, and I think that's probably because it scanned Azuki previously. Now it shows some, it's just loading the NFTs here, but you can see immediately it shows some useful information. We've got the contract address there, the website for the collection, Discord, Instagram, Etherscan, the number of holders, and the maximum amount of items. So we can see that there's a 55% holder ratio for Azuki. Floor price is 27 ETH, average price 8 ETH. Total volume, that's huge for Azuki. 1 day volume, 7 day volume, and 30-day volume. All of that's quite useful. I assume that they will be probably building out that functionality around analytics in due course, but it's a pretty good start for now. And then we've also got rarity score. So MoonPad will pull in rarity for collections. It's recently, I think, upgraded its rarity engine so that it's trait normalized, like most collections. Most rarity tools, and you can sort by rarity score, you can sort by ones which are for sale, and move through the different pages to see different Azukis. And if you click into them, it has the NFT, the different traits, and then you can view it on OpenSea. So that in itself is quite useful. You can also go to collections here, and you can look through collections that they've already scanned. So just taking, for example, here, they've got Alien Friends. Again, I could click into that, and we get the same information as we've just seen in respect of Azuki. So moving now on to the Auto Sniper. This is actually a super useful tool. What it does, as I said before, is it will search OpenSea for NFTs which match your criteria, and when it finds them, it will automatically then seek to purchase them for you at a set gas without you having to do anything. So let's just run through how this works. So if I click Add New Task here, I can put a contract address in, or I can search from existing collections from that collection page we just saw. Say I wanted an Azuki, I click Continue. I can either use my current wallet, which would be my MetaMask wallet, or if I wanted to, I can import a burner wallet using its private key. So you just put your private key in there and click Load Wallet, and it would pull that in automatically. The difference here is that if you use current wallet, it will pop up with MetaMask when it finds the relevant item that matches your criteria, and then you'd have to accept the transaction in MetaMask yourself. Alternatively, if you use a private key, it will store the private key on its side. I think it might do it locally. Yep, this option is much quicker. Private key is held in local storage. And because it's holding the private key, it can automatically accept the transaction for you, which just makes it that bit quicker. Just for this example here, I'll use current wallet. Click Continue. Now you can see we can choose our pricing. So say you were sniping Azuki. If you were looking to snipe by trait, you might have a certain price in mind. You could set that here, start price or end price. Or alternatively, if you're just looking to get it cheaper than the current floor price, you could set items which are 10% below the current floor price. That, as I understand, is then updated on a minute by minute basis by the bot, so it will constantly look for anything that is 10% below the current floor price, which is fantastic. It means you can just kind of set it and forget it, and you're always getting something which is below the current floor price. You can also set a maximum amount of transactions. This is probably more useful for smaller purchases, but say there's just a new collection which is just released. You didn't get in on the mint, but you're trying to get in on the ground floor. You might want, for example, to pick up 5 of them. So you could click 5, and the bot will only run 5 times. It's particularly useful when you're using a private key, because you might just want to set it and forget it. And if you do that, the bot will just do its thing, purchase up to 5 items, and then stop at that point. So you can see here there's lots of different sniping methods. We've got solely by price, using the prices that we set before. We can set it by rarity range as well. So as I said before, MoonPad has its own rarity engine. Once it's calculated the rarity of a particular NFT, you can then use rarity range to snipe, for example, anything under rank 500, or you can snipe it by traits. I'll just go into traits just to show you what that looks like. So you could, for Azuki, you could say her, and then let's go, for example, Spirit Long. And, we can do it on that basis. We can also potentially go back and go rarity range and do between, for example, 1 and 500. So if I click continue for now, we've now got this task. This is what I was talking about before when you have a task limit. So I could set up to 6 different ones here. I can save that task. And now if I click start scanning, it'll connect to the OpenSea listings feed. And as people are listing Azuki down here, this will come up and show you the real-time listings on OpenSea. It is usually super fast. Literally as people list, sometimes it's actually faster than, for example, some other tools that look at listings as they come in. And when you usually click onto it on OpenSea, you'll literally see that, as soon as it comes up in MoonPad is literally as it comes up in OpenSea as well. When you click into OpenSea, you'll see something has been listed literally a second ago. So it's really fast. And yeah, gives you a lot of kind of comfort that you're getting in there before anyone else. I'll leave that scanning for now. We haven't seen any listings for Azuki, but as I say, as they come in, they will show up here. So now going on to the auto bidder. So if I click add new task here, it's a similar thing. So say I wanted to, again, let's go for Azuki. I'll paste that in there. I can use current wallet or burner wallet. The same points that I said before apply. So if you use current wallet, you're going to have to approve each transaction. If you use a burner, it will do it automatically for you as long as you have the wrapped Ethereum in your account. So I'll go for current wallet just for now. We can do smart bidding, so our algorithm detects whether or not your bid has a reasonable chance of being accepted, and it'll only place the bid if you have a good chance of it being accepted. So what that means is that, say you set your default bid price, say we're doing Azuki here and we set it at 5 Ethereum. If there's already bids there which are like 6 Ethereum and they're going to expire after our bid, it just won't bid because it's pointless, because obviously if you're bidding lower than someone else's bid, it's not going to be accepted. And the reason why that's important is because with OpenSea, you have a maximum amount of bids you can make with the wrapped Ethereum you have. So say you have 0.3 wrapped Ethereum, you can only make 1,000 bids of 0.3 on different items. And once you hit that limit, OpenSea will stop allowing you to place more bids. It's a 1 to 1,000 ratio. You can also enable counter bidding. So say here, our default bid price would be 5 wrapped Ethereum, bid expiration 2 hours, but then we might have a max bid price of 6, for example. And so if anyone's bid price is higher, the bot will automatically counter bid by adding this amount to the bid. And that's really useful because it just allows you to make sure that you are the top bidder within your range where possible. You click continue. And there's a few different ways that you can select how you want to bid. Similar to what we saw before, you can do a token ID range. So for example, all bids between token ID 1 to 2000. You can do a rarity range. So, from rarity 1 to 500. Or you can do it by specific traits if you know that you're looking to get an Azuki with, particular traits. So say I were to do that. I wanted eyes, which are lightning. I could add that, apply filters. And then it's found 46 NFTs matching those trait selections. So I'll click continue, and that will be what it bids on. So if I click save task, I don't actually have any wrapped Ethereum in this wallet, but let's see whether it lets us try to start bidding. So see, you can see it coming in here. There's max bids on all of these already, but there isn't on this one. So it's, let me just switch my window quickly. So yeah, you can see here that the signature request has come up for that bid, and literally I could just click sign and it will then place that bid. I'm not going to do it here because I don't have the wrapped Ethereum, but it would go through all of these bids and I could accept them as I need to. Alternatively, if I've used a burner wallet, it's a lot easier. You don't even have to sign the signature. It will just automatically place the bid for you. And you could, leave your computer, leave this browser window open, and it would place all of these bids for you. It's pretty quick. When I've done it previously, it's posted, almost like a bid a second, it seems, or a bid every couple of seconds. A lot quicker than doing it manually, and obviously a lot less effort. So I'll click cancel on this. See if another one comes up. You can see it going through all of the different bids here. And then look, it's come up with another one here. If we have a little look at the logs, you can see that the bid prices that are already on it are higher than my max bid on some of these. And so it's just skipped them. Again, just to maximize those amounts of bids that I can make with the wrapped Ethereum that I have. So I'll click cancel here now. I'll stop bidding so that I can stop getting pop-ups. And let's move on to the contract minter. So if I go into this, again, you have to create a new task. I'll use Azuki as an example again. So current wallet. And then there's different payable functions that it has found from the contract. So here we've got allow list mint, auction mint, and public sale mint. So say I went to the auction mint, I could click continue, and then it'll bring up the payable functions. So say I just wanted 1 here and the Ethereum amount. I think for Azuki, I think it was 1 from memory. So say we were back when Azuki released, this would be what I put in. Click continue, click save task, and then I'd start monitoring. Now, the point with this is as well, you can set your gas fee, you can set your max priority fee. And the way that this works is, that's obviously super simple to set up. And as I understand it, they've recently updated this bot. So instead of you having to set the relevant function that needs to flip before you can mint with the relevant payable function that you've chosen, it will actually automatically figure that out for you. I think it uses the estimate gas function, which will figure out whether or not your transaction will go through. And the moment it recognizes that the transaction can go through, it will submit your transaction for you. So obviously that makes things very easy, super quick to set up, and it means for most mints you'll be able to set up the bot yourself. It's still one that I must admit I need to try out. I've been using other bots for now, but I can see how quickly the team is really developing this tool, so it's definitely one I will keep an eye on. The only other thing to probably note as well is that you've got the gas settings here. When you're doing things like the auto sniper, you can set your own gas, but you can also use this preset using fastest, fast or slow. I think fastest is 99% confidence of getting in the next block. So that's really good as well. And just a few closing remarks as well. I mean, as I said, I got the Genesis Pass for this tool when it came out. I've been speaking to some of the devs from time to time in the Discord, and they really do seem to be really keen to develop this tool and make it best in class. I'm excited to see how quickly they continue to develop. They've implemented a lot of new features since I originally got the NFT. When I was showing you before all of the private key abilities for the auto sniper, the auto bidder, that didn't actually used to be in the tool, although within, I think, two or 3 weeks, probably at max, of them releasing the Genesis NFT, they had that implemented, and they seem to be just going from strength to strength and really keen to develop the tool. So definitely one to look into. You might want to check out their Discord, ask if you've got any questions, but hopefully again this has just been useful to run you through one of these tools and show you how they all work in practice. It'd be great to receive any feedback if you've got any things that you'd like to see next, and yeah, hope you all have a great day. Thank you.